Yes, the Reds. It's the post-match show after Leicester 0, Liverpool 3. 3 goals scored by Scousers, all made in Egypt. I'm here with Pete Bolster, John Gibbons in the Vines, this beautiful historic pub on a great night for Liverpool Football Club. And I just want to say, this show is dedicated to anyone and everyone who ever said that Curtis Jones is a championship player. Unless you mean a player that wins championships, I'm sorry lads, you've called this one wrong. What a performance from the young Scouser tonight.
Yeah, he was brilliant. He's grown in each of these games, hasn't he? He's showing a little bit more of what he's got. He was a little bit safe when he first got in the team, which you'd understand, but each week and each performance, you know, extra things coming out of his locker. And tonight, you know, it's a brace. When was the last time we had one of those from midfield? It might be Gino Ronaldo, it's Barcelona. To be honest with you, it is a long time, but he's got that. He was an attacking player when he first broke in, and Klopp's turned him into an industrious midfielder, if you like, and you feel like he's took all the best of that, but now he's showing, you know, his skills. And I tweeted before, I think he's got a 10 goal, 10 assist season, and I really do. And there's not many players, you know, who do that in a season. I think only one has managed it this season, but I feel like he's got that in him because there's creativity and more to come from him as well. He's a superb footballer. He's technically excellent. He just doesn't give the ball away. His use of the ball, his protection of it, the way he hunts down, he's key parts of the press now, and he's just a really big part of why this team has now won 7 in a row. And as a long-time Curtis fan, I'm made up for him, absolutely made up for him.
Yeah, it really is. Like, how often do we say that sport's about timing and about circumstance? And like, Thiago's been out injured, we've had all these issues in midfield. I can't remember the last time a player's come into the team and like grasped an opportunity like Curtis has here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that one of the most frustrating things about Curtis this season is just genuinely being his fitness, hasn't it? So we're all looking at him because his injuries come out recently, and we're thinking, well, what's wrong with him? Because we've not known, we've none the wiser the whole season. So you're thinking, if you can't break into this Liverpool midfield, when can you break into? And that's when the questions start to be asked. There's obviously his timing on the ball. In the sense of, does he keep holding the ball too long? He does that at times. He didn't do it for the goal, did he? He turned.
Got rid of it as quick as he could.
I'm going to defend the goalkeeper. He didn't get to use his hands because it was that quick. So that's all for Curtis Jones to me. But I think what John said then about him never giving the ball away can be so underrated in a side like Liverpool. Even the best Liverpool over the last few years, our biggest weakness is the counter-attack. Liverpool, Manchester City, you don't want to give the ball away. As soon as you give that ball away, you see Klopp, you see Guardiola, they go mad, because it's literally, you could be given a chance away against the Traores at Wolves and so on like that. So he's been brilliant coming in just to keep the ball. Simple as that. And he has been safe at times, but now he's starting to grow, as John said, and start to really make a name for himself.
Yeah, I mean, that for me was something that Ronaldo always gave us. You know, no matter under what pressure he was under, he retained possession. He'd always weave his way out of like dangerous situations. Jones has got that, but the ability John mentions to drift into the box late, and with our ability to switch it quick, that's the trademark of so many, you know, these games under Klopp. Switch it across, and the finish, you said straight away when he scored it, it's like the Spurs goal all over again. It's even better finish, I think, this time round. He was fighting off his defender, and what a take.
Absolutely. The fact that he's replicating it, it's not a one-off then, is it? So it was just, you knew as well when it was coming over that he was just going to have the calmness and the coolness just to finish it, and he's just slotted it absolutely brilliant. So that ability, I mean, Ronaldo come up with a big odd goal in this himself, but he wasn't known for the goal scorer. And listen, I've been a little bit of a critic of Curtis Jones. I never said he was a championship player.
Glad to hear it.
Don't worry, we've got all the receipts.
A lot of people deleting their tweets right now.
But I think for the first couple of years, there was a lot of Liverpool fans asking what did Ronaldo do? Well, we know what he does, doesn't he? So he worked out well. So
yeah, I mean, my view all along has been that Jurgen Klopp isn't keeping someone here just because they're Scouse. I always thought it was a bit of a mad theory.
We release a dozen Scouses every year.
Yeah, exactly. His ability's there for all to see. We took the game away from Leicester in that spell, that salvo. They just couldn't really answer it, and he could have had a hat-trick if Gakpo had left one for him a minute after. And then Trent as well, the other Scouser in the team, to score another wonderful goal, to pull the strings all night long. We had so many spaces in midfield in that first half, and a couple of times he played killer passes, we weren't quite able to get on the end of them. But he has another really telling performance in this new role.
YouTube Press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.